What's up, folks? This is Nero D Viral with my top 10 takeaways from last night's Justice League premiere. Okay, this is spoiler heavy. I'm going to give you 10-15 seconds to get to your device, turn it off after you watch a commercial. I'm just kidding. If you don't want spoilers, absolutely skip this right now. I don't want to ruin a movie for anybody, but in contrast to my other video, I'm gonna go quick on this one. But spoilers, turn me off now. Stick your fingers in your ears, maybe one finger in one ear, like use your shoulder for the other, and get to your device and turn it off, because I'm gonna start now with a major reveal. Anyway, this is the top 10 things I think. Okay, the Green Lantern is only in the movie for a few seconds, and it's a flashback. It is really freaking cool, though. I'll explain that later. Okay, Superman returns. He fights the entire Justice League, and they refer to this several times at the big guns if he goes nuts or if it goes bad when they resurrect him, like Pet Cemetery. They keep saying, the Flash keeps saying, you know, Affleck, Batman, Batfleck, Bruce Wayne, that guy. And he and Alfred are like, well, we'll bring out the big guns, and you think it's kryptonite or some kind of, you know, weapon like that, you know, he's vulnerable to. It's not. It's Amy Adams. She's the big guns. More on the fight in a minute, probably. Well, okay, he fights them all, and yeah. He kind of beats the crap out of the entire Justice League. The only thing that gets him to stop, you know, is seeing Lois Lane, Amy Adams, and he's going to be the overpowered Superman now. Almost as fast or just as fast as the Flash. Maybe the Flash is quicker, though. You know, way stronger than Wonder Woman and Cyborg together. You know, he is bad. Anyway, Ezra Miller as the Flash is hilarious. I loved it. The crowd seemed to like it. One thing, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to talk bad about the dude, though. He's kind of funny like I am. He's kind of awkward. He talks a little too much and, you know, insecure sometimes and kind of plays it out verbally. And it's really funny these days. But some people hate that, man. Trust me, I'm that way sometimes, and people hate me. So, you know, if you're like a man's man, or you're like a woman that likes a man's man, or if you're a man that likes a man's man, or if you're a woman who likes a woman that likes a man's man, I guess you're still a woman, you're like a double woman. I don't know. Anyway, you get it. Some people may not think he's so funny. Oh boy. My notes are gone. Trying to get them back. Notes. There we go. Alrighty. Where were we? So, yeah, some people might hate his humor just like some people hate mine sometimes when I'm acting that way. Nobody acts one way all the time in real life. Anyway, Ray Fisher is awesome as Cyborg. You're good, man. He's really good. He's got a commanding presence. I like the outfit. It's not over the top. You know, this is spoilers, so yeah, it evolves the whole time without him. Yeah, he's not completely in control of it, you know, and it's just well done. He seems to have a real deep character, and I'm not sure if it'll be everybody's cup of tea, but cup of tea. I just said that for real. Anyway, but he seems to have created a deep and nuanced character. I just love his presence when he enters the room. It's awesome. Anyway, the plot, basically, Steppenwolf, the big bad guy with the helmet with the horns, is in the hammer that, you know, the thing that turns people into ashes or whatever. He's looking for 3 boxes. They're called the Unity, and one of them is the box that kept Cyborg from dying, you know, created him as Cyborg. When united, kind of like Man of Steel, they're going to terraform Earth. You get the feeling this would be faster and somehow more deadly, even though both of them were pretty much apocalypse scenarios. So that's what they're battling against. You know, they don't want him to find these 3 boxes put them together and, you know, terraform the Earth to be like his home planet and, you know, kill untold millions, if not billions, in the process. Okay, this has also happened before. Steppenwolf coming and trying to unite the boxes. Wonder Woman's going to tell us this in a flashback. The 3 boxes are called the Unity, and the way the Earthlings defeated them before was by forming their own unity with, you know, the Amazons of Themyscira, the Atlanteans of Atlantis, and the tribes of men. She does a flashback. That's where you see the Green Lantern. I didn't say this earlier, so I'll save it. Okay, this is what I was saving it for. She does a flashback, and you see the Green Lantern fly overhead. A Green Lantern, it's an alien one, fly overhead, and he swings, you know, his arm, and this awesome-looking hammer comes out. It's real misty. It's not. It just looks really cool. You know, you want to see more of it. It's not. Doesn't. I liked the other one, but I know a lot of people didn't. This looked pretty cool, and you also see him die later. I think something crushes him, kind of like as they're winning, or no, yeah. Anyway, he dies, and the ring, you know, kind of flies off up in front of Steppenwolf's face, and kind of shakes and shimmies, and, you know, then takes off, you know, presumably towards its new host. If you know anything about the Green Lanterns, which is the only comic books I really have, you know, only ones on I have saved on a device, probably a graphic novel of, but my knowledge is mostly coming from the the, you know, DC expanded cinematic universe, whatever they're calling it. Anyway, the flashback was awesome. You saw like Zeus, I guess, like shoot a lightning bolt. There was like some other god with shooting arrows. This chick was awesome. She had you know, it was like a god-powered arrow brought down a spaceship, and yeah, we turned away the invaders before, you know, and that's what we're gonna try to do again. You know, get Aquaman from Atlantis, Wonder Woman from Themyscira, and the tribes of men. Actually, the living version of the box, and along with some help from Superman. You know. Anyway, now, okay. Wonder Woman is going to take a more active role in protecting the Earth. They don't dwell on emotion for long in this movie, but they do have a few scenes and spend some time with Batman and Wonder Woman, kind of him nudging her to try to get her to, you know, come out of her self-imposed exile a little bit more. But she's going to take a more active role, you know, in the new Justice League, and seems like in just a general protection of Earth and being a role model and all that stuff. And, you know, given the way people have reacted to Wonder Woman, that shouldn't be a surprise at all. And I've been kind of critical of Gal to my friends and everything, and she is a new actress, and the first look she gives is kind of cheesy, I think, but after that, man, she's pretty smooth, and you know, she's coming along as an actress. I criticize when I see something needs to be criticized, and yeah, she did good. She delivered her lines well, and they don't really slow down too much and give it a chance to. They don't give an actor a chance to screw the whole thing up by, you know, giving a speech that's long and boring and taking a risk on it being well received or not. They don't really go for the greatness, so they don't achieve it, but they, you know, they're not gonna bottom out, put you to sleep either. I don't want to say this one. I was a little disappointed in Affleck. He's fine in the action scenes. His jokes seemed a little out of place, and maybe it was, you know, and not from the writing perspective, they just kind of seemed like you could feel the two directors a little bit, you know. You really could. There's a couple Snyder scenes at the beginning, and then that whole kind of way of looking at the world is just gone. And some of the jokes just seem absolutely forced. The Flash, you know, was really smooth in his humor, but most of the other jokes seem like imitations of other movies, you know, superhero or action movies. It just didn't flow like Guardians or even the new Thor. Anyway, like I was saying, overall the movie is good, not great. I'd go to see it in the theater. It looks awesome, but you know, I'm not going to go see it again the next day or a week later. You know, I'll rent it when it comes out from Redbox for $1 or $2 or whatever. You know, watch it at your house on your nice big TV. But you know, if you go in with a reasonable expectation in the movie, I think you'll come out pleased. It's good, really good, not great. Okay, kind of lastly, to wrap it all up. Yeah, well, since we're doing the top 10 things, I kind of sold Superman short there. He does come back and save the day after running off with Amy Adams, and yeah, he is the overpowered Superman, but he like punches the dude, Steppenwolf knocks him down, kind of turns the tide of the fight, right? And then he takes off to help the Flash save people because he's like, there's too many. And they're about the same speed from the fight. Flash might be a little quicker, but you know, Superman can go fast, probably not that fast, but he can carry a building where, you know, the Flash has to pick people up individually, which if you're actually moving at the speed of light, then anyway. But yes, he's super duper powerful, and he does save the day. Then he comes back from saving, you know, a whole building full of people at once to, you know, finish up the big bad guy. He's awesome. Anyway. Okay, so, you know, it's good, not great, but personally, I can't wait to see the next Justice League movie and, you know, the other spin-offs or origin stories and other team-ups and other things they do in the meantime. You know, it's anybody who tries to say this sucks, I feel like you're exaggerating. You know, I mean, there's definitely movies that suck, and this is not one of them. You know, being negative and loud gets you heard, and that's how life is. But you know, this movie doesn't suck. A lot of things don't really suck. They're just not great. And you know, it's an action superhero movie. It's not. They didn't want it to fail, so it's really quick paced, and you know, I might go see it again, a couple weeks maybe. My buddy hasn't seen it, you know. Yeah, if I feel like going to a movie, and you know, I wouldn't. But yeah, it's not, you know, oh god, I'm gonna go see it again, dude. It's not like that good, you know. But it definitely doesn't suck. Jeez, come on, guys and gals. Anyway, I went to see this opening night. You know, I'm gonna go see the next one on opening night too. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, good stuff. Besides that, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go see the movie. I'll talk to you guys next time. Subscribe.